All right.
I only did this for a minute today, so I read this, just to remember that.
We're doing number 4. Okay. Oh, what have you gone for?
Just doing half.
Colon?
You're
摊少 full 摊少，榜少 is not 懒少，okay? Until you're ready to do 榜少。
I'm still there, huh? Still making the same mistake.
Well, just be mindful, I'm just your conscience. You get faster and faster and faster. You know, doesn't matter how fast.
I know, so I'm slowing.
Yeah, you just.
But I didn't stop, it spun right out of my
Yeah,
hands.
stop. You see how stiff your box
Oh,
are.
yeah, wait.
Yeah, it needs to be more applied. Until you really.
Prepare my mind and my
Oops.
hand. And then, oops. Nice again. I went, okay.
Look at that, we'll cut each other at the same time.
Cool.
Really, when you go in the top.
Now we are.
Mike, you notice your hands up, still half hands like this.
Well, let's organize, how about, you do one, I do one, we'll rotate. Okay.
Want to go over that? Sure.
Also, relax, hands out, full hands out.
I'm doing this.
Your muscles are still too stiff. Go ahead, go ahead. Stop. Like that, yeah. No, him. Yeah, you gotta feel right here, and the hand is loose, rather than this. Yeah, then the tension is all here. You are already applying that bounce out. It's not neutral anymore. Neutral, you relax. When you tense up, you are applying.
Go slow, remember that.
Okay, you're gonna go first.
It does work, doesn't it?
Of course, yes, because once you understand the concept, everything just comes to you.
Well, sometimes just physically, like, will I reach? Can I execute that without getting hit? Have you tried that?
Well, if you sidestep, yes, if you sidestep. If you go to the, yeah. No,
I was gonna swing your arm. Oh.
Yeah,
Tattoo.
because here I have, it's all about,
That's kind of interesting.
it's all about making his arm a stick, not a neutral. Because if I can, if you do this, if you do this, and do this,
Yeah.
I can still bend. This is good leverage for you.
Oh,
you're right.
Ah, now.
When you go from baton to bar.
Okay.
If you sidestep, then it's okay. The more you start doing this, the more you start to realize that's grappling on the bar. Basically, that's an elbow lock.
Yeah, you showed us that one.
Right.
already.
And you can also go into a more.
Long and long.
Yeah, how does that?
I mean,
Well, sugar lock is this.
So-
Sorry, no, you have enough. All right, see, sugar lock. This is sugar lock.
Right, but you just consider.
Right? Okay,
So
save
your
your
hands,
hands.
just kind of,
Yeah.
you know where the
You can go.
touching here?
I'm just cranking you.
Oh,
Okay, so you're on your elbow.
I'm stabilizing this elbow and use it as the more you do these type of grappling, the more you see hold. Remember I mentioned the last time, your pole, your hands are like those two metal anchors on a rowboat.
Right.
Have you ever rowed boats, right? You have, yeah, what we call oar rest rhythm.
Right.
Or, because you have to, those two oars, you have to rest them somewhere, otherwise they go everywhere. So they're anchored, right? Say, left hand is one, anchor, right hand, left hand, both like this. In the pole form, first they show you, I don't know what they,
You might have to
we
do
do
like
this.
chiropractic session.
Turn this way, you can turn this way, but you can turn this way or this way, see? right? So in this case, you're doing both, you're doing this type of movement. One forward, one backward, okay? It's a very good analogy. How it came to me a while ago, but I just saw the connection, just from experience. Oh, yeah, because I said, before we do this, I was only using the front hand, and then you only use the rear hand, and now front hand, rear hand work together. Bang. It's only two joints. Two hands, it's only two joints. Right, so what you do, go ahead and do, right? Well, yeah, and there you go, right?
I was trying to,
That's different.
but
Yes, you can, yes,
Yeah.
you can, if you wanna
swing it this way.
yes.
And then from here, but like you said, all you have to do is.
Right, then.
Yeah.
Another way to go.
It's just, whatever we do, we want to make sure we're protecting. We can't allow 1 nanosecond chance for them to.
You get bend in the arm, it's easier.
Absolutely, the spin, yes, right. If you go like this, my motor is over here, I can't keep you. But if you do this, I can bend, then there's constant kick, you know. Very good. All right, quickly share with, this is, we discover good stuff, we share. Okay, so he's gonna show you. Do you remember, Saturday we talked about the oars?
Yes.
The anchors for those two oars on the rowboat? Okay. Okay, now remember, you can use one side anchor, the other side, and you can do both. Okay, now you're doing do both from the pole. Okay, so go ahead. From here. Right?
Yeah. Nice.
Okay? So again, this is the inspiration. Took off from just simply do that.
Right.
And then how do I make it happen while I'm rolling? Right? Okay, that's shadow or mat. Oh, shadow. I'm inside shadowing. Right? Because you're inside shadowing, right? Because as you change, you're inside shadowing.
I was trying to figure out which perspective.
That would be
Right?
inside match. Is it match? See? Yeah. This is shadow, this is match.
Right. That's the problem. Are we
Yeah.
shadowing or are we matching?
Right. And how do you do that? Then the next thing you do is, because of the box, right? You say, can I do that when I'm matching him with my other hand? So this will be a match. How do I match? How do I make that happen? Yes, same thing. Just how to extend, right? Right? If you can extend his arm, then he can also compress his arm. Right? The compressing will work really well when you're matching. Right here. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so now you know the principles, then you can make it happen. Then you try it. From Lapsang, from Qisang. Right, lately I've been using this word, environment. Okay? We put ourselves in an environment so we're familiar with the surroundings, right? So if we are constantly being exposed to this environment, when we go to that environment, if the environment is moved from here to there, you can recognize it, right? So that environment is familiar, you are familiar with it. So anytime you see the inside environment, same setup, you know what to do. It doesn't matter when it appears. It could appear later in the fight, or beginning of the fight, or anywhere in the fight. When you see it, you know what to do. That's what drills are all about. Drills are basically getting used to different environments that will appear in a fight, in a physical struggle. The more you are exposed to these environments of the drills, the more you're able to respond. Rather than, what is that? Let me figure out how to do it. Too late. Oh, that's environment A. I know what to do. Z, I know what to do. Okay? Rather than having to think about it. That's too late. So, with shadow, you can extend. With match, you can
press.
Now, that's why I wanted to ask you, how do you, what do you need to, what should you accompany this movement so that you're not getting messed with this?
Well, first of all, it's very hard to.
Yeah, you're right, if I'm on my.
Because remember.
That's why you my album.
Yeah, remember, our job is always to maintain balanced shape. Our job is also making blues is balanced, which means it's always failing. From failing to failing, from this failing shape to that failing shape. Okay? And if you add a footwork, it's even safer. So you go like this, and you go like this. Right? Plus, we know about joints, which means this is also available. Failure, this is your failure. Okay? You see what I'm saying? We don't just think about techniques, we think about joints. Every single joint is a weapon.
Using the or concept, it's like as he's coming back, you can just switch it.
Absolutely.
His
If
body
you do
movement
this
breaks it
and
up.
he's fighting you, then you go with it. Which means if you want to bend, he wants to extend, you extend. Right? Or you simply let go and lunge. Right? He's fighting you, you're losing that game. Change. That's why change is the basis of everything. You don't insist on, which happens all the time in the fights. It's just so loud. You see a guy bent on taking the guy down with double leg takedown. He's having so much trouble. The guy just spreads the talent. He stood. What in the world are you doing? That's a failed attempt. Move on. But I bet you they do that all the time.
Because he wants to be comfortable. Probably as comfortable as on the ground.
Probably.
Down.
Right? The same thing. You throw the attack. You see the guy trying to come to defend you. Don't continue the attack. It failed. Even though before he touches you, it failed because he sees it. You move on. Right? So this is the basis for future fighting. You throw something, the guy see it, I see it. Don't continue on. Change, change, change. Okay? It is so with wrestling. It is so with stand-up fighting or ground fighting. Same thing. You know, you try to apply a movement, and the guy resists you. Then you move on. You don't insist on. I'm gonna, no matter what you do, make sure that Kimura works. Right? He's fighting you. It's just change. Right? Exactly. That's good. That's what they teach you to do in jiu-jitsu. So what's the difference? Jiu-jitsu is movement, right? Human movement, right? Doesn't matter. Okay. Probably can't get wrong. Okay. So I didn't want to share with you. That's the discovery that he made. You know. Well, like I said, when you reach a certain level, you are basically in fragility. You just find these things happen. Your mindset. That's how it is. You notice before you're just trying to get the concept. Now the concepts are part of you, part of who you are. Then you start thinking, you're gonna be happy. Okay? What's the harm? Try it. What did you say?
Yes. Nice and loose.
Go for it.
Remember, whenever you can, go back and forth between cheese and laksa.
You do one, I do. I'll let you go.
Very good.
Watch him, like, oh no, watch this arm.
Put this concept in mind. Every time there's a concept, you are getting ready to attack.
Oh, then you know it's that one.
Alright, see when you're doing this, you're not thinking attack. Right here, you think about it. The only thing that prevents me from attacking is this energy. Right?
Yeah, figured out a slide.
Yeah, see now, see now, now I just have to add an angle. Right? Right? So it's very important, right? Okay. Okay, now, remember, anytime when you do cheese out, you want that full energy, which is neutral, but that neutrality can turn into aggressive defensive in given time. So if he comes in, so if his times up from bounce up, the times up, you just turn into aggressive. But it came from this, simply full energy. If you have that full energy, anytime you feel something,
That's every other week. You do one, person, you're doing this every time, I thought we're doing it every other time. It's all right. It's my brain. I'm very, yeah, I'm very. I'll go first. Oops. I'll do it. I'm not trying to back up.
a little bit out of sync. Yeah. Breaks is unique.
Can only go by temperature on my
You have that metronome with both musicians.
Yeah, 10 hours without getting tired.
At least an hour.
Sorry about that.
Top. You know that? But you guys know. There's like a little jitter. And have that rhythm in your head.
Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, if you don't know how to play the next note,
Yeah,
you're trying to think like, oh my god,
Yes,
and then you're already like 2 seconds late, you know.
Yeah, so when you start thinking about, every time I point my hand on him, it's a potential attack. Potential attack.
First one? Exactly. This side. That was it.
Make sure your time size, full time size. I always know when you about to attack, your full time is. I didn't, yeah, that's a tell. Yeah, because you're not thinking about the president anymore. You're thinking about-
Well, I'm just gonna. Interesting. Long time, right?
That's some of the research.
Okay, so you notice what, so this is,
Yeah, I did it. When you went
A little bit
there,
you know, because you have expand, you have
Unless you're doing,
expand,
you're distracting.
same thing, extend, like,
I mean, this is
And
real.
this is
compress, right? Extend
Right now,
and
opening your-
compress, or expand and compress.
Right now, we're just trying to see which one.
Okay, in this case, what he did, you probably didn't notice, is, right, so this will be expand, see? Expand, okay? This will be compressing. Okay. Right? See, same thing, either expand or compress. You have to choose it, look at this, okay? So that way, it gives you a chance to move on to whatever you're doing, right? Okay, see what you're doing, right? Right here. Okay, so here, now, before he attacks, it's saying, you have equal opportunity. It doesn't matter who initiated that. It doesn't matter who initiated the expansion or compression. At that moment, before the attack is launched, you have to block it. Okay, now watch. See, I am going to attack, but he says, oh, I see it. Because this is what I want to do. I want to do this. But he's in the same situation, right? Because I said, when someone attacks you, he also has opening. When he creates an opening, he opens the opening. You start. Right here, see? I'm gonna do this to you.
Oh, he's right there.
Exactly.
Because he pulls your hand under, you could go right down.
Exactly.
I just saw it.
This is concept, my concept, his concept, doesn't really matter who does what. Okay, so, because it is as if he's doing like this. He push this, okay? He's compressing, using the top hand. Yeah, he's like this. Same thing. The ability to see that empowers you. So you're not saying, what you do? You either expand or you do that together. That's it. In relation to assisting, that's how you get, okay? You move the arms away from the center line, it's expansion.
Right.
And you move the arms towards the center line, it's contraction. Expanding and contraction.
Your focus, it's just a focus,
So using these modern day terms, like cement, which is why they have another perspective. Yeah, that's why they have these divisions, dividing lines between blocks. Because the whole concrete is cracked, there's no room to breathe. So when you see that when it gets hot, it expands. Boom, when it gets cold, it's cracked. It's stuck. We know that, okay, that's contracting, that's expanding. Alright, so we use that, throw that in, oh, okay, there are only two ways, you got spread hand, well, crisscross. Either way, we're
That's
open or closed.
That's-
Yes, exactly. Either way, we're open or closed, we're not protecting center line. Here is protecting center line. Here is not, here is not. Because he's almost moving away from the center line.
Yeah. It's supposed to be creating
Just
different.
very fast.
Right, well, you
That's all.
can angle,
Yeah.
right. Okay, so you can do like this, yeah,
Yeah, that's.
or this,
All over it.
okay?
This is what you were doing, you were gonna do that.
Right, yeah. So you can go like this, and then boom. And then, or from here, without changing, from here, right? Whatever you can do with the right hand, immediately think, how do I do with my left?
Interesting.
Okay? That's the beauty. If I can use the top hand to move his arm, I can certainly use the bottom hand to move. See, top hand will be lots of, bottom hand will be drop cell, or whatever, you know, okay? So I can either do it this way, or do it this way, or both. Can't see?
Oh, that was interesting. I did not mean to, I just saw it. I think I failed.
Get that?
Yeah. This one, huh? In here. Okay. Is that different?
No, it's
Same.
different.
Same note.
And you can do it back with your left.
Here. I attacked with my left, then I went on
Yes,
top,
yes.
okay.
Yeah, you do that.
I went over the top, that's,
No, that's too bad.
yeah, I was,
I think this is how you got there. We could, live on with it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I think you're doing this, this, no, which hand was on top?
I'm not sure.
Left on top, right?
That's why it doesn't
You're
move.
probably doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, right here, and you'll.
That's how, yeah.
Because I saw your left hand attack, it's either go up or you could palm.
I think I just slid down, yeah. When I turned this.
Majority gravity. Yeah.
So you're going into the double chuck, you just gotta shift and palm out.
Yeah, you get attacked before you do
Because you
that.
feel so helpless once you get like.
Oh, actually, you're not, that's what I was saying.
I'm feeling it now.
See, right there, you didn't do it. You're doing exactly what I just did. But, you know, but actually, right here, you can just do, yeah.
This is better, because you get out of it.
No,
So you either pull down and strike here, or get locked, I mean, all your options.
all your options are there.
Right.
Straight out, seven.
This one is when you're going something. Here, a little.
Okay, so. But, is that is it, right?
Don't be in a rush to attack this, get to it. Yeah, you don't want the arms to be too separated like this, okay? So, you go like this. Turn the time. Yeah, because that's how I get you. Like this. You don't wanna do this. No, it's too far. You want- Yeah. Okay? Bottom hand, top hand, both. Okay? A lot of times you don't even need to go to the attack.
Yeah, you can get this one.
Right.
So you have to do the setup.
Yeah.
is most important. Setup.
Right?
Once you have the setup, so
Once you catch the ball, you're.
Yeah,
So you break,
Let's
you
get
break the
it.
whole pattern of your process, so
Yeah.
you do the strike.
yeah. This is also how when you work with a beginner, you do the same thing. He just kind of, why do that? Why do that? Well, he doesn't know your agenda. Right? Remember, anytime you deviate from the norm, it's an application. Yeah, that's an application, right? Exactly. I mean, you're just in practice. I still see you play the violin. Yeah, they do that. Never even move your elbow, which means the top is off, your elbow stays in. People try to move you up or down, doesn't matter, your elbow stays. And as long as you push forward towards the center line, you're gonna be okay. Make sure your fingers are pointing toward the center line. This is, to me, undesirable. A lot of people will disagree, but that you are really focused on sideways or even backwards.
Sweet. All right, Lee.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna turn into half time. Yeah, don't give away your intention.
Okay, okay.
Business as usual with your natural. Right, you just turn into a laptop, that's all.
Yeah.
Dealer's choice. Either you grab or you don't grab.
So I can do that one.
Right.
Yeah. See, it gave me that opportunity.
Oh, that's okay. That's what you want. Remember, you do it just fast enough.
Yeah.
So when you see it, yes,
Yeah.
oh, I got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Got it.
Right.
You know?
Right?
Well, I say that one, as soon as you go for that arm, I'm gonna kick that one.
Oh, you can't, because I'm not doing it. I'm really doing it. So you won't have time, you can crack.
Right?
You know, you gotta go real fast. Well, first of all, okay, I'm doing this, right? Boom! Ah.
Yeah, it's gonna be broken.
Okay, I'm gonna pop that on, just, you know, in reality, or usually all the fast. You know, yeah, because you're fighting someone, you're not gonna be versatile.
Right.
Yeah, that's just for practice, you know, because then you can stick to sticky.
Right.
You know? Yeah, and I was striking those lines.
Go forward, you know?
And I wanted it. Slam his head on the pavement.
Saw the open.
Good neighbor.
Such a gentleman, in their violent ways. Glad you're nice.
The nun told me to do it. I don't blame her.
This gets real slow.
So anything from yeah, you can go with that.
Yeah, looking good.
A little lower than that. Don't want to bring him into your arm.
No.
Okay. That's where I used to do something. That was
We switch like that out if you want.
that's still repeat. That's cool. Good. So do this, strengths.
Focus. I'm starting to feel my
Yeah.
defenses now.
Of course. That's how it should be.
You feel how that arm really rolls over the top.
So what you want to focus on this next. Your elbows.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
They did a strength.
you do this.
Repeat switch. And then.
You do this.
We're just doing like two strikes. So you did a
Yeah.
strike.
So the elbow is in the middle of the arm. You control the elbow, you control your whole arm. Okay. So same thing here, right? When I go like here, I want to control the elbow.
Oh, that's too far.
Right. From here,
Usually
I want to control the elbow.
So you can do, so you don't, make sure you're not going out there.
Right. You miss it.
I knew one.
No, this is actually more depth. The guy that's very good. That's
So you could do
mindset here.
two ways.
You could tap into the possible. So that's okay. Control. Now in the middle, so the elbow, or is it in the middle? Or can you use what you did? You should come straight.
So,
Right? See,
do it
so
from
this
the
is
front.
safe.
Do
You
the
do
front.
this. That's this is
So
safe.
here I go.
Okay, see? Yeah. It becomes a whole. So
This
Yeah,
is,
and lock that other arm up.
this is called, close, open. So close is here, because you're making it straight, opens here.
Right.
Okay.
Under it.
So the same path now has these two approaches.
Right.
Here, I can, of course, you can go ahead and.
Here on this side.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, switch. Go in chung way.
I'm lost already.
Okay, stick. That's
You know, when I'm here, you know how many times we used to do that, I just wanna go back.
Not that's an application. Remember, you always transition back and forth between chisel and
Like
lava.
that.
Right.
Yeah, that's nice.
How you go back? Right?
Yeah.
This hand's gonna come down, this hand's gonna go up. Come down, touch this arm.
I got it. I'm doing it, there it goes down across.
Very beautiful.
Here, it's a back.
So we cross it over. Over.
Of course, you know, you always have a choice. You use a closed hand trap, now try to open hand trap. So you don't stuck on a technique. Do exactly the same thing. Yes. There you go. That's it. Right.
Yeah, or right around this. Sorry.
The only thing you want to be concerned about is his elbow. When you hold his arm, you basically extending. Okay, you extend so that the elbow can't get you. But when you use the open hand, you want to also make sure that the elbow is protected. Okay, when you use this, see? Now you can't use the elbow to attack. But if I use these things, open hand, see, this is dangerous. Alright, so I want to scoop the member out, inside, outside, inside this, outside, right? Same thing. These things don't change. So when I do I want to make sure, see, this is not here. I want to scoop the elbow. And if you can use your left hand to scoop the elbow, you can certainly use your right hand to scoop the elbow. Right? And when you're scooping, you're not just scooping, you're not only attacking but also defending against the elbow. Right. So remember, this is what we call you cannot interrupt. It doesn't do that much damage to it's blinding him momentarily, but it's the follow-up that's the boom, that's right? Remember that same thing, fail and move. Right? Fail and move, I change. Right?
Water.
Coming down, right? Yeah, either way.
It doesn't matter, both ways are right. Yeah.
Almost gone. Now we're on the other side, now it's.
Now, the re-engaging seems kind of convoluted, wild, but actually it means a lot because that's how you're able to move your, yes, good. Try to stick, try to stick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after.
After you finish, you want to regroup, rather than going back to, this is what I call reestablish.
Okay? Yeah, that's okay, that's okay. So you both hands on top, and that's fine.
Well, one of them.
Go ahead and do it again. You guys did it before.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's okay, it's fine. Yeah, that's what you did.
Yeah.
And you did that, you did, right, okay? So now, see, both on top, it's okay, then you just do
You
a
just do
chain, half chain, yeah. That way, see how he did the hands up. Let me simulate what I did. Okay, well, because I'm particular about this because it's so important. Can I do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you do
Yeah,
it,
cross
right?
and-
You do like this, right? Right, and then, well, that's okay, then you're both on the bottom, right? There. Right?
You do it more than a turn.
Doesn't matter, you both on top,
You're a
bottom.
turn man.
Yeah, that's-
Accordingly, engage.
Stay engaged.
Sensory overload.
Alright, let's stick with this.
Yes.
No, no,
Yes.
Give a little more resistance.
Yeah, good.
Same thing with that. Yeah, because that's how you figure out your next move. And you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket.
You don't want to-
Should not be permitted. He doesn't know, there's no real energy.
So that's too far. That's what you're gonna hold it and let
You
go.
want to put it here, yeah.
And here we just want to stick back and go back to the roll.
And he gives the energy, which is,
Times two up.
he needs to reoccupy the center, otherwise he gets in, right? Right here,
As long as
right?
you stay-
So,
as long as you stay.
exactly, you don't want to, exactly, you don't want to oppose it. Right? You can do repeat, or you can switch, which is, am I, okay. So you do this, right?
Here, yeah.
And boom, right there. We're back to, you have to recognize the environment.
This is a drill. We just-
This is the environment, right? The environment is
Actually, strike each other.
contracting.
So
See,
let me just play that.
he's pushing you,
Here's-
see, contract. That's the environment, right? See, learn to recognize the environment.
Yeah.
So I want to quickly, because this benefits everybody, so come take a look. Go ahead, go ahead. So you guys are doing the same thing. Remember, I just want to coin, give it a name, okay? There are two ways, stuff from it, here. The two ways to do it, the guy in general, right? When we're doing this, basically, we are guarding the center line. Okay. Now, there are two ways to make sure these arms are away from the center line. One is called expand, right? Expand. Yeah, see? These arms are on center line, away from center line, right? The other one's called contract, like this, just like you guys are doing. See, contracting, expanding. Okay. So, this is how you recognize the environment, right? So what you work on is contracting. And this is the environment, right? When I go like this to attack, see, he's going to push. This is the contract environment. One should recognize the environment. He has to, otherwise he gets hit. Remember, if he doesn't push, so he pushes. That's the environment I'm talking about. So when you do this over and over again, right, it eventually becomes, yeah.
So I mean, expand, you contract, and you can track the
You can reverse on the bottom, because both sides either way,
Yeah,
right?
well, you can also see the expansion, which is, see his arms expanded out of the center line, or contracting away from the center line, not on the center anymore. This is a preferred position. Either you want it to be this way, or this way. Expand or contract.
Oh, wow.
Either way.
You see your opponent with the sidewalk crossing.
Oh, yeah, that's the first thing, the center line, right there.
It's the first time I just saw it, I just actually saw the picture, and it really made sense.
Yeah, you have to see it.
This, I can see the cross.
Right, you have to see the center on him.
You know, but
Yeah, I think so, right?
Right, and footwork, so important. If you don't do footwork, you're always in front of him. The center line has to change, right? It doesn't matter what I do. We're still sharing the same center line. So I want to show it, but I'll make sure my center line is angular. This way. Okay? So many people do this. It's very easy for them to defend, because I haven't changed. I go like this. Okay? And you should be able to do both hands. If you're an attack, like this, right? Then you have to be able to attack the other way. Right? Left hand, palms up. Right hand, palms up. Right hand. Okay? Right hand. Left hand. Tan, bong, tan, bong, tan. Okay? Only two things. Folk stop is the advantage. It can be tan, bong anytime because it's neutral. So that's why our folk stop is this way. It's neutral. It's in between. It's not this. It's this way. So you can quickly turn to a it's in the middle.
Super down.
Foot came from bong. Jump came from tan. Okay. I'm sure a lot of people don't agree, but that's okay because it works perfectly. You have to have a reference point. So our folk style is the baseline. You're on this side of the baseline, on the other side of the baseline. Either you get better or you get worse. Right? This is your baseline, right? So boom, right here. Now you can go either way. This looks this. This looks this. So okay, same thing. From here, right? Folk style, neutral, right? I can go folk style into tan style, which is this. I can go from folk style into bong style, right? Okay? Folk style, tan style, folk style, bong style. In the middle, neutral. So let's look at. We need both hands. Folk style is going to turn to tan style. Folk style is going to turn to bong style. Don't let this fool you. It's a bong style. Tan style just describes the action. This is the basic shape. Okay. So the tan style, what's that tan style? It's a bong style. Tan style just describes that hooking, scooping motion. That's all. But it's from the tan style shape. Same thing. I can also turn into a jump style this way. Right? Turn to a folk style, which is a tan style this way. Okay?
camera, buddy.
Okay.
This will go viral.
I don't know why you're looking at me, Mike.
Okay, you gotta remember,
Use up Iceland on the side of the road.
the tan style, bong style, are you using it in aggressive way or defensive way? Folk style, yeah. In a defensive way. In a defensive way, in a aggressive way, in a aggressive way. There lies the depth of our study. You're not learning 10 more techniques, just from tan bong. Genius in that. Okay?
You go now? We're good to go.
Okay, so then let's go back to Terminal 4. All those things about capturing the elbow and all that. You look at the shape, okay? To one hand, okay? Look at this.
Okay? Yeah, there's a lot of people, it's a technique, it's not just concept, and it even shows you the first form.
That's true.
Right? Right? Push up, right? Yeah. Powerful stuff.
No secrets.
But we should have.
Right now, see, our center line.
No. You need to go. One, two, yeah. Same thing with you. One, two, one. Bounce out one. Bounce out one. Bounce out two.
Yes.
One, two, one, two, one, two, two. Yeah.
One, two.
Yeah, right, okay. So
That's your attack.
Yes, okay.
Oh, I broke it down into an extra step.
Right, yes, you did, okay? So that's why this is so important, okay? Okay, and again, right? One, two, one, two, one. You go one, two, and three. Got it. You missed the beat.
Show me one more time.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, right? Same thing, one, two, one, two, okay. Remember, when you're on the bottom, you're on the hands on. When you're on top, look at his hands on. You look at his hands on, okay? On top. One,
Is it? Yeah, it is.
hands up, two,
It is.
right? Bounce up, hands up, bounce up, hands up. Okay, so I'm going to scoop your elbow when he's in hands up.
I see.
One, two. Now I'm on the bottom, I'm looking at my own hands up, bounce up, right? One, two, one, two. That's just that simple. Yeah. You have that metronome in your head, right? One. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. See, I knew it. See that? You see that? Just before you do that, your hands are changing. You give away, yeah, your towel. You're not really good at poker play. Wing Chun, poker play.
So I'll make sure.
No, you can control the rhythm.
Yeah.
But the other arm,
It's the regular.
when I take it on here, side,
Then you go and pop, pop, pop. Regular,
you just kind of just guide it.
Regular.
You can, you grab it and then.
So when you do a skipper beat, like a future fighting,
Yeah. Whoops.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
1, 3.
I mean, it's up to you.
It's gonna make it slower because you're not.
Grabbing and.
So if you grab the control, you're doing
Be
this.
mindful of the center stop. It has to be step. Step on. Nice. Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah. That's
Well, I do these things heavier than.
Yeah.
I do these too also. Am I pushing down?
Yeah, you put it
Yes.
down.
You should be
Longer.
pushing forward, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try to do it more forward. No, just kidding.
Yeah, that's not-
No. Okay, so I'm like hanging on now.
Feel a little better?
No.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
I don't do that yet. I just want you to
Just doing some.
get into that garden. The rest is easy, you already know. Just get used to it. Just give it a seven.
I think you kind of
Forward energy.
And
So you're already kind of.
Which one's on the sheet? I'm sorry.
this one?
Yes, that's following you.
Yeah, be mindful of
I have
that.
that forward energy from here, but my hand is up.
Oh, okay.
There.
Start.
There it is. Now you're starting to stiffen.
The rest you already know, the rest is lots of. You don't need to practice that, you already know.
There you go. Good.
Yes, that's 3/4 horse, stepping.
Now it's starting to stiffen
Yeah,
up again.
there you go. How's it go right there?
Go forward.
I'm sure just like that.
I thought so.
No, yeah, I'm sure.
I just thought you did.
Relax. Except we're better than you.
I don't know about that.
Yes, very nice. Take. Ah, Take.
And go back that way.
Work. Take. Nice. Put it forward. Okay, see, you know, you're,
I can't tell if you're trying to.
yeah. Because I know you're preoccupied with the actual execution. Oh, take a break. Take a break. Lift your arms. That's a little bit of food. You know,
I feel like, oh, because I'm moving.
not wrong.
Instead of-
If you need extra, you just do a side step. And
I don't
this is
need
all
to-
the dummy.
Yeah.
Those are the dummies, see right here. See, I'm proud of it.
But that's what I'm doing. I'm moving.
Yeah, otherwise you.
But I don't need to be
From here,
moving, right?
from here, see how proud I am? Doing this.
That's why that's
Just a step.
So were you making a step or you were?
Yeah,
you were just,
absolutely.
you were just pivoting, right?
No, I don't.
You're making a
Very
step.
small. Not that little step.
Are you then going in this? Like after
That's
you
where I
work?
failed. Oof, I gotta see that.
Okay, if I don't do a step, see,
That's the other one, right?
you gotta go
I'm
long.
gonna come here.
If you wanna
And,
do.
yeah, it's not moving.
Yeah, you saw it. You know, but
Did you see it?
So you're not doing, you're not going over, just, sorry.
Okay.
but then they come in.
Okay, now show me, let's come back.
You know? Yeah. So you have no process? So you have a tendency to come in. Wow.
You're so beautiful, you're so beautiful now, you know exactly where you are. It doesn't have to step. I don't realize it.
And you're so strong, so it's like you're going with your strength.
Yeah, swing, step.
Okay, so it's 2 beats. 1, 2.
Right.
Right, instead of one.
Well, here's,
One,
it is one,
four.
because the actual movement is one. But as I get ready to go, I'm already, see?
Ah, okay. So you are actually moving the foot 1 beat ahead, so to speak, right?
As you're controlling them. My arms, my legs are working together.
Do you need to control? Because I'm finding myself doing.
You don't have to,
Without
if you
controlling.
use angle, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Because you're not in front of him anymore.
Okay. He's forcing me to. See this again. Oh, okay. I know, it's easier, maybe it all depends on.
See, that's not available to me.
And adult depends on energy. It's always good to have control, because now you know where that arm is.
I'm trying to, and I feel like I'm having a hard time getting in there though, I have to control it, whereas other partners, I don't have to. It's
Right,
really-
see, everybody has a different.
Yeah,
The energy should be
Interesting.
forward, you go forward, not stiff.
Yeah, you're right though, I'm trying to get you here, coming up here without having to control. But the energy you give me, I'm fighting to get in here. That was free with you, it's a lot easier for me. I'm sorry, it's a lot easier for me now I can do it.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? Your energy forces me to have to control you. It doesn't, it's so hard, but now I watch how simple it is.
Right, if you
Yeah,
control.
yeah.
If I could-
Yeah, because you let go, you have
Yeah.
to control them, you got me off.
You let
Yeah.
go just prior to the action.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
An interesting lesson.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
before you were just sticking with the wrist,
Uh-huh.
so I was like, oh,
Yeah.
we'll hang out here, and then.
Yeah. It's making it very difficult to attack you.
Yeah, as opposed to just, I'm gonna take you here, I don't need you.
Right. So, again, it's about structure, you want to manipulate his energy. You manipulate his structure. When you're manipulating him, he's trying to compensate.
Right.
And this way, he's trying to recover, right? Because if he's failing, he's recovering. He has to recover. Otherwise, he becomes failed. It's undesirable. So whenever he's failing, he tries to get back to where he was. And then you fail, and you manipulate him again, so he's failing again. It's always trying to regain
Yeah.
balance, shape. That's when you like the advantage of the time. You don't want him to get sick. Yeah. Until he gets it. Okay, good. So again, now go back, work on the extension. Contraction. Extension. Which is cows. Or bombs. The other one is using pine.
Not pig sound.
How's that? That's right.
This way also?
Yep.
Wow, I lost the second. Where's the phone?
Yep.
It is.
It's very organic.
Right.
It's so
I was trying to
organic.
figure out a control, like there was a.
Yeah, you're out.
But I'm already there.
If you're controlling, you control. Probably. If you want to control, yeah. There you go.
You don't want to lose
Look, forget the shape. Look at the shape. Yeah.
Are you doing this?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Now, if you're not aware of it, that's even worse.
Okay, I wasn't. Oh, I was bending.
Yeah, especially when it comes down. It's like you're hooking him in. Not wrong, it doesn't have to do that.
It's like the 15.
Sorry, Bert. This way, this way. Here we go, this way. Both sides.
This one.
Work on one at a time. For him, yeah. First do the cow fusion, because he'll bounce up to expand, yeah. Yes. Over and over again.
The one thing that I just realized is you need to step
Here. Complete change to
You
the
need to
other
step
side.
sooner.
Quality control.
So, yeah, there, and the next one is
Yes,
step.
nice.
Yeah, or right now, we're
Expand it.
just moving.
Oh, okay. Right, you wanna
We're getting there,
expand?
yeah.
Stop.
Ah!
You know that.
They're expanding. These switched. That's one of the fish. Oops.
We totally meant to do that. Oh, they're not fighting, okay. Felt like you were gonna.
So we'll just do expansion and then back.
No, go ahead.
Not just-
Yeah.
just-
Just use the environment.
Yeah.
You want, pull in the pot. I would prefer this way. You're controlling both arms.
instead of collapsing this one, right?
Boom, see that thing do? Right?
It's like, you can't hide it.
This sounds too good. And it's so fundamental, it is not like, let me show you guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, see? Wow! No, 1, that's it. You know, and the more you, that's the beauty, the more you get into that environment, the more you start seeing things. Right? So you're opening up, right? Boom, right? See, the time you're taking patterns in. Right? That's what I want you to see. You don't even have to go into it, you just see it. Boom, my right hand, my left hand. Because see? Right? So you don't have to get into that anymore. The setup is the most important thing because it's like, here's the gate. Oh, I should go in. Well, first you have to find the gate. You know what I'm saying? You're at the gate. It's open. You go in. You go in. You're saying, yes. Where's the gate? No, but why should you know the gate? I can go in.
That's the path, I got it.
I can get it. I already know.
And then the thing, the other hand, you know, this hand, if he's not pushing back, it's a strength.
Absolutely, yes. And that came from single-handed, remember? So I'm on the bottom hand, I'm attacking, remember? I'm attacking. So both I am attacking with my left and also controlling with my right. Right? Controlling with my right. So if there's no energy, you got in. If there's energy, right? Oh, sorry. We're just too good. It's just a matter of, this stuff is too good because all the concepts there. The star, all I have to do is step on that star, right? Okay. What if I use the same approach? I use my right foot to step on the star, it's this hand. If I use my left foot, it's this hand. And I'm in bounce out, boom, bounce out. Right? Bounce out is neutral. But when you go into bounce out, it's bounce out. Right? So again, bounce out, right? Okay? Bounce out. I mean, all this stuff is staring at me all these years. Alexa, just take this, the body absorb. It's the blue pill. It's the blue pill, right? That's the blue pill.
I'm gonna make it work well. I'll be on film too.
It's not even a pill, it's just water, liquid, just absorb. The body has to break down the pill. Right in. That's it. You know, my teacher says it's the liquid form. Alexa, that's why you call it Alexa. Okay? So that's why you just, all you have to do is get into this, boom. Oh, go the other side. Oh, no, I'm sorry, the other way. So that's the other way, right?
Wow.
Okay? So if you can do extension on one side, you have to figure out how to do the other side. Right here, if I do the house on one side, I do the other one. Open the line. People come open the line. Then you come opening the line. In your line. So this again goes back. You go around the corners over and over again like this down the tail, right? But that's the beauty. There's nothing else to learn. It's just rehashing, reinventing the same old thing. The first layer is about one hand controlling, one hand attacking. Right? One hand controlling, one hand attacking. So if you can attack with the left, you have to attack the right. Pretty soon you just go 1, 2, 1, 2, right? Right? Okay? Yeah, right? And then that's it. I can attack with the left hand, I can control the left hand. I can attack with the right hand, I can control the right hand. I can attack with the bottom hand, I can attack with the top hand.
It's just how you choose to do it, but
This is all it is.
How can anybody who teaches martial arts does not embrace the stuff? I love you, I love you. It's true, you know, every day it's so, oh, attack, and control, attack. When you're so good at it, that you can start bending the rules, like lawyers, right? Okay, we're gonna go yin, yin, yang, yang. We'll go tan, tan, so it becomes like this. Right? Tan, tan. Or bong, bong. Tan, bong, tan, right? Same thing right here, ready? Bong, tan, right? Whether you close the fist or open the fist, doesn't matter. Or you can say, I'm gonna go boom, right? Which is overhand. Still in the form, in the shape of a long sign. Okay, get familiar with this environment.
We're working on that.
Watch out for your, what's your contact, not how.
So we're not, just get a sense of it.
Nice. Nice. Very good.
So, you want to do simultaneous.
Now see if you can use center star rather than side pivoting.
But from here, since I'm already in, I noticed I will just bring it.
Yeah.
Sure. Both ways.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. The other way is just you're setting up your other hand.
Just that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Block them like you. Some kind of bonus. Yeah. Yeah. How do you have to straight? It was blended then.
Yes. Treasure Island. Treasure Island.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're about efficiency, right?
Right.
Well, wow. This could still be like, this is weird. Yeah.
Right. Why did two?
We did one. Yeah.
Okay, that's going to.
Yeah, good job.
No, I was losing it on that side. You were thinking, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I was. I'm thinking third form's in here, right? When he comes in. Not on this one, but he came in on this side.
Oh, why, okay.
That's where third form for me.
Absolutely, energy, feeling the energy.
So the other foot is actually coming around. So basically, you come in on the same foot, you strike.
Right, hand, foot, coordination. Yeah.
Hand, coordination.
Coordination.
Switch the other way.
Oh.
Wait, stop.
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
After me.
Thought you were coming in. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's
funny, you don't need to see, that's the thing, you know? If I see all the drawings, then it's.
Because you know.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
You drive? That's like a Morse code.
No, I was gonna, we was gonna, yeah, that's speaking out of that.
It's probably killing the speakers.
Yeah.
So,
Trying to use it for knives?
when, like a.
Oh, it's
when they
hanging
hit on
on
our way
our way
down.
down. Yeah, that's. So it needs opening. Am I going strictly forward?
There's a lot of forward and
Or side?
You want us to focus on going opposite directions, but not using.
Like this?
not
No, you
going
don't,
too much.
Well, you're still thinking about the attack as we go into the center.
But it depends.
But his arms gonna, because you occupy center line, see his arms going away. Right now, you both occupy center line, but as you attack, his arms is out, no two objects.
Yeah,
So you're still doing the same thing.
treat it as an attack.
Right, it's still an attack. You can eventually work your, full work. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go, now changing sides, we're gonna go extend one side, extend on the other side, back and forth. First, using concepts to expand it, then using, yeah.
You go back.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was gonna try to do from one to the other. How does that?
So what happens? Yeah, because what happens is, when you attack,
She's going to remember.
this one? So, as you come in, I'm going to defend.
Right.
Yeah, see that? Otherwise, see, he's trying to occupy my center line. So I need to occupy my center line, but meanwhile, I focus over here. And so that you don't commit.
You have to have that energy.
You don't commit on those times, it's like,
This feels kind of
Wine.
Right?
Yes. What's that?
yeah. Or, well,
Chica.
No wine before time?
I forget.
Orson Welles. Orson Welles.
Is that a commercial?
Right.
This is kind of.
Yeah.
Very soon, very close to where you need to be. Now you're getting to party. There you go.
Fold.
Yes. Expansion.
Back to back. One, and two. Yeah. One, two. Beautiful.
Stress.
Nice.
And you do them reverse.
Yeah,
Obviously you
way.
can. I figured now you're pushing back with this, so.
Unique.
So I resist.
You were always there.
What? Okay.
Yeah. You did
Yeah,
finish it. Yeah.
This is really good. No,
Right,
but
because if you,
imagine you
if
have
you
it.
don't look at the attacks,
Yeah,
it will be
it is.
exactly the same thing. Are we doing this one?
Yes.
Okay, okay, we're doing one, two, right?
Yes.
Okay, now, add the attack. Okay, one, and two. You just add the attack to the chain, that's all. Alright?
So, energy don't matter.
If I use a formula, I'm not good at that at all. Okay, so that's, you have A and B, right? So A chain is using bonds on the chain, B is using half of the chain. You just add an attack.
Yes.
That's also, add an attack, okay? So A chain attack, B chain attack, that's all,
Yep.
right? But take this away, you see the roots.
Right.
You add on, it's very unrecognizable. We didn't recognize it. Because we know the roots.
Right.
Do you see it? Okay, so now, first do the roots, simply
My section,
using the, okay? Follow.
There you go.
Yeah, follow back to back. Oh, okay, so. Yes. Now, every time you expand, add an attack.
I don't know, oh, I lost the first one. So, here,
Attack.
attack, and then after,
Now just one time.
oh, it's this.
You
It's
do
not
not
vertical, yeah.
That's one attack.
And then, okay, attack.
Okay?
It's those just throwing me off the.
Because you,
Alright, yeah, I think I got it.
learning how to see the roots.
Yes.
But don't look at that as a technique, okay? That's the tendency for most people to do. I want to memorize that. Again, bounce out, expand, hands out, expand, okay? Bounce out, expand. Hands out, expand, right? These are the roots, right? Every expansion, I'm gonna add an attack. Bounce out, expand, right? Attack. After that, hands out, expand, right? But the shapes are identical. They're crazy. They're crazy.
He changed to, control the elbow, it still doesn't matter, right?
Doesn't matter. Right. Okay.
I haven't felt.
Okay. Bomb. Right. And then tan. Right. Bounce out extension. The next one is tan out extension. So you just add 1, 2, 1, 2. Right. Expand with the bounce out. And then tan out.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, so much fun.
Yeah, it is.
All right, then when you get to the right, well, here, right?
2-3 times a
When I
week.
do this, right?
You know, you're doing that, you will, you will get there, I'm here.
Here, see, it's pushing, they're not coming in, it's pushing.
Down the road.
Oh, contracting. Because he pushed,
Right,
he has to, because I'm going into attacking, so he pushes. When he pushes, he crosses it off. That's me to the end. Good job.
Nice.
Good clap.
Thank you.
Thank you. You guys are tough.
All right.
Sorry.
We have access for the big push on the